I still remember when Xiao had his second rerun banners and everyone was screaming, "Ayo, where's my Xiao? Where's my Ganyu? Where's my daddy Zhongli?" And then afterward, everyone was like, you just watch when 2.4 is going to be dropping another Xiao third rerun banners. Well folks, long's gone the days when we only had one rerun banner per patch and you had to literally wait for a year for your favorite character to come back. Because MiHoYo has just made history when they officially dropped the banner rates up in patch 2.4. Why do I sound so dramatic, you may ask? Well, if you're aware, then you might not fully understand, but for those who are free-to-play players, they're going to be going through a whole patch of hell. Unless you've already got these characters, of course. But in patch 2.4, not 1, not 2, but 3 top tier characters are going to be dropped, and as you may have already known, they're going to be Xiao, Ganyu, and Zhongli. Ganyu's top tier DPS in the game up until now due to her insanely high damage output, as well as her support capability with Cryo Applier. Zhongli's the #1 shield provider in the game, literally still the best until now because his shield is truly unbreakable with 100% uptime and has damage resistant decrease applied onto mobs. Xiao, the top fun to play character in the game up to date, I would say, but not only that, his DPS is also top tier. Not to mention guys, Shen here, our brand new characters, is also going to be dropping this time around. And so this poses a huge problem for the players who want these characters, and even hell for those who want all 4 characters or just starting the game. It's exactly because these characters are just really good, really fun to play with, but they are in relatively different role on your team that just make the decision to be a lot harder for those of us who are saving up Primo Gems every day. Of all the different reruns characters that MiHoYo can potentially choose, they just decided to pack these 3 within a patch, which makes it basically impossible to save up for even 2 characters unless you've already had them saved up before. Well, I wouldn't say that I'm complaining about these characters reruns themselves because it's been a long time since we last had characters like Ganyu and Zhongli, so it's a great thing for many players. But please MiHoYo, it wouldn't have been much better to spread them out a bit more for our free-to-play players here to have some breathing room. You could have slot in Klee, for example, no offense to Klee, love her, but that way we'll have more time to stay for the character that we love. Or here's a better suggestions that will make players love Genshin Impact even more, MiHoYo, is that you can just give us some more free gems, especially in patches like this. That way more players will also potentially come back to the game. Well, at least we're getting the lock-in events again in Lantern Rites, which gives us 10 intertwined fates, but giving us at least, 20 fates wouldn't hurt too much, right guys? So with that being said, and after having a look at the situation of the banners that everyone's going to go through in patch 2.4, I would just want to have a couple advice for free-to-play players that hopefully will be of help to you coming up toward patch 2.4. And so, number 1 is that, first off, don't panic, okay? Just don't panic. It sounds simple but pretty effective. I know that there are some of you out there that will be very confused on whichever character to choose at this point, but first, not panicking will help you make a better decision because guys, it's still an RNG games. Who knows if you're going to win the 50-50 like in 10 pools or something, right? Number 2, here are some of the things that I always say when I do account reviews on Twitch for you guys. And by the way, if you haven't followed me on Twitch, be sure to follow and come hang out with the chance of having your account getting reviewed. So first and foremost, you should always look at the current states of your account and know what type of player you are. Are you someone who just plays Genshin Impact casually, or a rather hardcore type who wants to 36 stars every single abyss? If you're the casual type, then your choosing should be a bit easier in that you just go with the character that you like most at this point. Shenhe and Xiao will be on the same rate up, and then Ganyu and Zhongli will be on the same, so you can potentially potentially go for 2 characters, as you do have around 3 weeks to save up for another 2 to 3 pools between each raid up. Now, if you're someone who wants to clear the abyss, then a bit of analysis on your current account is needed. Are you lacking a DPS? If you're having only one, then I'd say you are, because the abyss team needs 2 teams. So with this, either Xiao or Ganyu is going to be perfect, though I would recommend Ganyu over Xiao as she deals insane damage at C0 with free-to-play weapons, plus having that ability to support. But Xiao does also deals really good damage and is more fun to play. However, if you already have more than 2 DPS and is struggling in the abyss, then the main issue is going to be your support, not your DPS, because support character in Genshin Impact is much more important than DPS, as with good support, any character can actually become a DPS in Genshin Impact. So in this case, you have Shenhe and Zhongli. We know both of them are support characters. Shenhe, we've known that she's going to be a niche support for cryo characters, and Zhongli provides you the best shield in Genshin. Looking at this, it's clearly a win for Zhongli, but then again, it's going to be your choice. Now remember guys, invest in your support character please. And number 3 is going to be a no-brainer, save your Primo Gem as much as possible. Not only that, I recommend you to wait for more of the latest up-to-date in-depth reviews on different characters to help you make an even more better decisions. Because in the next video guys, I'll be posting a video looking more in-depth into Shenhe, Zhongli, Xiao and Ganyu, but not only that, make some prediction on upcoming banners of patch 2.5 or potentially having Kazuha and Raiden Shogun, who are also top tier characters, and analyze them to help you make an all-around best decision. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to not miss out on the video. Now for the time being, I've got a video talking about Ganyu or Xiao that you can check out for those of you who are considering the 2 characters. It will surely help you out. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you on the next one.